Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I am Woody Evans, and a very warm welcome to our guest, Susan Mandel-Giblin, Executive Director, Loudoun Caregivers. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your organization, its mission and objectives, please.
Okay. Loudoun Volunteer Caregivers is a corps of volunteers, about 200 people across the county, who help the elderly and the disabled maintain independent living and a quality of life for as long as possible. Our volunteers help with 3 programs. Our biggest program is our medical transportation, and that's getting people to and from dialysis, regular appointments, chemo, things like that. We have a supportive services program where we help people get to non-medical appointments, hair salons, grocery shopping. We deliver interfaith relief groceries from the pantry in Leesburg. We also do in-home repairs, like changing a light bulb. When you're 95 years old, it's really hard to change your own light bulb. Or raking leaves. We have teams of volunteers who go and rake leaves. Our third program is a money management program for people who cannot handle their own finances, either because of age or a disability. And that is run under the auspices of the AARP. Foundation.
Great. Tell us, are there eligibility requirements for any of your services?
You have to be over 18, and you have to need us. What we do is a phone intake, and then we do an in-home assessment. If you need us, we're going to help you. There is no income requirement. There's no maximum or minimum. If you need us, don't give up hope. Give us a call. Contact us.
So you provide services for those who don't qualify, for example, for state aid or federal aid.
Right. What happens is that there is a maximum that you can make in order to qualify for county transportation and state assistance. And then there's people who can, just afford a taxi. And then there's a whole group of people in the middle there, the middle class, who can't afford to take a taxi every time they need to go to the doctor or don't qualify for that free assistance. So we help a lot of those people too.
Great. And of course, there are a lot more of those folks these days, given the state of the economy. How has the economy affected your organization?
Well, our demand for help, people looking for our help is greater than ever. At the same time, giving is down. Some of the grants that we've gotten in the past, the money's a little bit tighter on the foundation's end, so we're getting a little bit less. But our costs are still the same, and they're going up. So it's been tough.
And you mentioned about 200 volunteers that you
Yes.
have. How does one become a volunteer?
Well, you can go to our website. You can call us. You can walk into our office. We're right in Leesburg. And there's a process. You fill out an application. We do a background check on every new volunteer. We do references. And then we have basically a one-on-one training orientation session where we get to know you. You get to know about our organization. And if you have 2 hours a month or 2 hours a day, we need you.
And how long does that training take?
The training takes about an hour. And we try to, tell you a little bit about ourselves and our care receivers while we're doing that.
And you mentioned a program in terms of helping people with their finances. Is that done in conjunction with AARP?
Yes, it's done under the auspices. So we need to make sure that all of our volunteers are vetted. Another background check is done on them, and then they're trained. And that training is a little bit more extensive, but the people who do it usually stay doing it for 3, 4, 5 years, and with the same care receiver, and they love it. And it's a very dedicated program.
So what's your greatest need now?
Our greatest need is medical transportation, getting people just to and from their doctor's appointments, or getting to and from a bone scan, or chemo, radiation, dialysis, things like that.
Great. Well, we appreciate you being here today. Thank you for the work you do on behalf of the disabled and the frail elderly in Loudoun County.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you.
Our guest has been Susan Mandel-Giblin, Executive Director of the Loudoun Caregivers. By the way, if you're interested in finding out what's going on in your community, please go to On Demand and click Get Local. Until next time, I'm Woody Evans for Comcast Newsmakers.